So today we're letting MLB the Show draft my team. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a fantasy draft. We're going to hop into it and we're just going to let MLB the Show recommend what player to draft. So I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. We just eclipsed 40,000 subs. Next up, 50K. Let's see how quickly we can get it. And of course, in the comment section, I want you to tell me who you think AL MVP, NL MVP. Give me your predictions down below. And that's about it. Let's just hop into it. Let's get right into it. Let's right into it. So with the Cubs, doesn't really matter, to be honest. Fantasy draft is on. Ignore budgets is on as well. And well, you know what? Because it's a little fantasy draft, let's do a little designated hitter for everybody as well. There we go. Fourth pick. That's what I'm talking about. So here we go. Soto, Tatis, Acuna, which means Trout's available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend a player that's in the bottom corner, and you guys are going to point out that if you recommend a player, all it does is it recommends a position and it doesn't take a player. But you know what? We're going to do it anyways, and that's going to be how we're doing it because I can't really let MLB the Show specifically pick a player for me. It's the only way I can do this. So what do we have? Boom. They recommend Ozzy Albies. Ozzy Albies? No. No. We have DeGrom, Trout, Arenado, Betts, Christian Yelich even. No, not Ozzy Albies. Okay. I guess. Oh, man. All right, round two. Here we go. What do we got? We're going to recommend them. Boom. Kirby Yates with the second pick. Are you kidding me? All right, heading into round three. I mean, this is not a good start already. Next up, what do we got? Wilson Contreras. Okay, a better catcher. I mean, that's probably one of like the better picks so far. And as we head into round four, I mean, we'll probably go up to like 15 or so. Maybe if we hurry up. Gene Sakura's next. Oh man. Geez, that's not good. Next up, Starling Marte. I feel like we're missing a lot of good players here. So let's see. What do we have for round 6? Who are we going to get? Like, I'm seeing some good names off the board right now. And Tommy Pham. Let's see. We got George Springer available. Ian Happ. Mike Yastrzemski. Nelson Cruz. What else? Rizzo's available. We've got some starting pitchers that we could probably get. But no, they want me to take Tommy Pham, who I've actually noticed is kind of boom or bust in franchise this year as we get Dan Winkler for our 7th pick. But also I'm noticing that kind of players around like 31, 32 kind of still tank a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out if it's more of, you know, the 10 years of service time still. But I'm noticing that there is kind of like, there's a couple players that just kind of seem like they're almost programmed to just, once they hit a certain age, they fall off. So maybe it's those players. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to do a couple tests here and there to figure it out, but we'll see. Because I'm also noticing that there are some players who actually do really well as they get older. One of them, Dallas Keuchel. Dallas Keuchel does well till he's like 35, 36. So like, it's weird. Some players do really well and some players just kind of suck. As we head into round 12, we're gonna get Charlie Blackmon. So far, I'm kind of not digging the draft, as you guys have probably been watching it, looking at what we have. But yeah, that's. I don't. What do we got? What do we have here? Lorenzo Cain. Who's still available at this point? I mean, Marcus Semien is not a bad one. Who else? You know, Moustakas wouldn't have been bad. Brandon Belt. Maybe a reliever, since we only have 2 of them. We don't even have a full starting rotation. But no, they want us to take Lorenzo Cain when we already have Starling Marte. Next up, Miles Mikolas. And as we approach, we'll probably stop at round. We'll go to round like 20. I might as well finish the whole roster so we can see who the MLB team is. And Rich Hill, he's gonna give me like half a season and then disappear. He's gonna half a season and head to the retirement home. Oh man, this is not good. Not good at all. I'm not feeling good about this team. So what do we have next? Manny Pena to back up Wilson Contreras. Do we even have a full bullpen as we get Adam Duvall? I don't even think we have a starting rotation. I think we have 4. So we're just gonna bank on like another 60 overall to be the back end of our rotation. Miguel Rojas and Joe Smith. Okay, let's add to that bullpen. And last couple picks here. And let me tell you, this draft is pretty rough. Again, I know it's not like picking a player technically, it's more picking a position. But it's, I mean, we're not doing great. When your first pick was Ozzie Albies, nothing against Ozzie Albies. I think he's a great second baseman. But when you had Trout, Arenado, and a couple other top players, DeGrom was still available, and we went Ozzie Albies. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we got one more pick, and then we'll head into the regular season and get it started. So final pick. I don't even know what to expect, to be honest. I mean, we can take a look and see like what's available. So we do have a starting rotation. All right, so that's okay, I guess. Bullpen looks like it's pretty much full. And looking at the rest of the options that are available, I don't maybe an Eric Hosmer would be cool, but like we're gonna have to get someone at the top of the list. It is gonna be Jose Iglesias. There we go. So we'll simulate the rest of the draft. And let's go take a little peek at what we have here. We'll go spring training just to kind of see what we got. Let's see. We got a 26-man roster set for us. We got Winkler, Corbin, Keuchel, Hill, and Michaelis. Samardzija. We got Yusei Kikuchi down there. Who else? Lugo, Smith, Betances, Green, Watson, Peacock, and Andres with Yates. Okay. I think we might have maybe one too many pitchers for my liking, which means probably Brad Peacock gets sent down. Ooh, but we do need the long reliever. We do have Seth Lugo, so we'll send down Andres. I think that's what I wanted, right? Let's see. We can put Lugo here, and then I don't know what I want, man. This is not a great bullpen, not a great rotation. And then looking at our the outfield. So Blackman, Duvall, we got Cole, Calhoun, Josh Reddick, Starling Marte, Lorenzo Cain, okay, Tommy Pham, Segura, Iglesias, Miguel Rojas doesn't, well, he actually will make the roster now. And then we got Seager, Eduardo Escobar, Ozzie Albies, we got Wilmer Flores down here, we got Harold Castro as well, Greg Garcia, Carlos Santana, and then our catchers Pena, Contreras, and even Wilson Ramos, Omar Narvaez, and Tyler Flowers all chilling on the AAA squad. I feel like that's disrespectful, but you know what? Actually, I want him here. I'd rather have him over Manny Pena. Wilson Ramos actually is kind of nasty in franchise. So lineup wise, this is kind of what we're working with here, which I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. I really don't. Our DH versus lefties is going to be Duvall. That makes the most sense. But yeah, this is a interesting team. We have like no pop at all. What are we ranked in power? 14th? No. I don't believe that at all. So let me sim this season. I'm interested to see how this team plays out. We're somehow the first ranked team. I don't see that, especially with the pitching. Like I'm confused. Let me take a look and see what the other teams are looking like, because I feel like I don't feel like our team's that strong. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just doesn't seem like we should be doing that well. You know, with like Yelich, Seager, Kyle Tucker, you got Cronenworth on that squad. The Dodgers look kind of bad. I don't know what the Dodgers did with their draft, but I don't know. I just feel like we just didn't really have a strong draft. I don't know. I just feel like it's very mediocre, very mid. You know, nothing that would be like, dang, that's a nice squad right there. You got Vlad Jr., Trout on one squad. I guess their offense is kind of subpar outside of that. Glaber, Josh Donaldson, Christian Pache, Lindor, and Madrigal with Muncy and Cabrian Hayes. That's a squad right there. I like that team. Bichette, you got Franmil on one team with Luis Robert, Austin Riley potentially if he does well, Moustakas, Bellinger, Ozuna, Aguilar. That's a team. That's a team in, yeah, holy cow. And then looking at the rest of the league, I mean, there's some good teams. I don't know if ours can compete with some of these. Like I'm actually really I don't like our team now. And then pitching, we'll quickly run through it really fast just so you guys can get an idea. Like that's a strong pitching staff right there. that might be the best pitching staff in baseball. And ours is like Rich Hill. Like, don't get me wrong, Rich Hill, pretty good career, but at 41 years old, I don't necessarily want him being in my rotation when I know at the end of the season he's going to be like a 12 overall. So let's keep going. Let's keep seeing how this thing turns out. And I mean, I'm looking at these. That's a bad pitching staff right there. I don't know where they went with their draft, but when you got 360s, 60 overalls in your starting rotation, something went wrong. So, all right, let's see how it goes. And yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how this goes. All right, so we're in the last month of the season, and as you can see, it's not going well. And this might be the first time a fantasy draft has not gone well. We are just above 500. We might end up being under 500 if things don't go well. Which, okay, we'll finish 85 and 70, 86 and 77. We lost. That was the game to get into the postseason, and we lost 11-2 to the 87 and 77 Padres. That was a game to get into the postseason. That was the game to get into the wild card. Wow. Okay. So it looks like maybe that last little run at the end of the season right here was good enough to get us almost into the postseason. So, okay, maybe not as bad as I thought. We're still somehow ranked the first team in baseball. But, okay. I mean, who would have thought? I definitely thought we would have been a lot worse. I thought we would have been in like this range with the team that we had, but they came to play. They came to play for sure. So I guess we don't have too much work to do, but I'm still not completely sold on the team. Charlie Blackmon's up there at the top for average, and then looking at the rest of the league leading stats, I'm not sure. Okay, Tommy Pham with doubles, who was a player that I said I haven't really seen a lot of good things out of. I guess I should have broken it down a little bit more. He's normally good for like 2 seasons, and then he's been falling off. Or at least that's something that I've been noticing with him, is that he's only good for like a season or 2. But again, we're still pretty early in the game. Who knows? Things might change, and he might end up being a beast later on. Eric Hosmer was a player later on in the draft I wish we could have had. I did mention he's actually kind of good. Something about him. He just knows how to destroy the ball. And yeah, no awards. Or maybe a gold glove. We did get a notification for it, but I don't remember what it was. So, who got sent down? Who was that bad in this bullpen that got sent down? Shane Green shouldn't have been sent down. He had a great year, fantastic season, and not too sure why he got sent down. But let's take a look at the rest of the squad. Seth Lugo, I kind of want him a little bit lower in the bullpen, kind of like towards that setup spot, but we'll take that for sure. That's a good season. Smarja didn't pitch. Joe Smith was really good. We've got Dylan Betances, who, you know what? I'll take that. It's not terrible. Tony Watson was good. Brad Peacock, who, okay, good season. Kirby Yates, really good year. I'm happy with that bullpen. Let's take a look at our starters. Dan Winkler, supposedly a starting pitcher, but you know what? Pitching, pretty good. Rich Hill, you surprised me. I did not expect a lot there. And I know I'm like slandering Rich Hill. Nothing against him. Just in franchise, I don't want him on my team. Jose Iglesias was pretty bad. Yeah, just don't get Jose Iglesias. Don't. Starling Marte? Wow, okay. That's not good. Gene Segura, though. 54 games, killed it. Manny Pena wasn't bad. Eduardo Escobar, Duvall. Man, our bench was pretty atrocious. Jeez. So offensively, this is the area where we definitely need to turn this team around. Charlie Blackmon was really good. Kyle Seager was meh. Ozzie Albies, not terrible. 30 home runs, 30 doubles. I'll definitely take that. Wilson Contreras was all right. Tommy Pham was pretty good. Like I said, I was just talking poorly about Tommy Pham, but he had easily the best season on the team. Carlos Santana, and back to Lorenzo Cain. So this team offensively is trash. Wow, they're bad. So let's build on this. Let's see what we can do. The Orioles defeat the Reds. That might be the first time you see the Orioles win a World Series in the next 20 years. So we'll take a look at their squad really quickly just to kind of get an idea of what they have. They have Polanco, JD Martinez, Chris Bryant. I mean, they've got some some decent bats in this team. Nate Lowe, who's a glitch, we all know about him. So yeah, that's a decent team, I would say. And then looking at their pitching staff, yeah, that's a decent staff, an okay bullpen, but Liam Hendricks is really good in this game. So let's take a look here. Tommy Pham, you know what? Since he had the best year, and I did kind of talk poorly about him, let's bump this bad boy up. Let's give him a 2-year deal. I'm gonna make it a club option though, just because, like I said, I don't know if he's gonna stick around and do well. Club option. I'll give him a little bit more than he's asking for. Kirby Yates. Oh, he's going down pretty quickly. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna do 3 years here, maybe, if we can. What does he want? 6.5. All right, we'll do 3 years here. Starling Marte wasn't good, so no. What was Eduardo Escobar? Not great, but he didn't really get much time. How much does he want? 6 mil? Nah. I think everybody here is just getting the boot, to be honest. I don't really want any. Shane Green was good. Shane Green, I'll give him a year. 3.5, maybe, yeah, 3.5 million. We'll throw him in the bullpen. He was decent. I don't know why he got sent down. Joe Smith is going down in ratings, so I'm gonna pass. And I think everybody else is gonna go. We just lost like half of the starters in our team right there. There it is. And next up, as we head into the offseason, we're gonna offer. I don't think I'm gonna offer Duvall a contract. No, I'm not. Narvaez, we'll give him. We'll bring him back. We'll bring Narvaez down, Pena up. So Duvall is the only one that missed the cut. Contracts, I'll offer it to everybody. Free agency. We're getting Kershaw. That's my target. Kershaw's 100% my target. I'll give you 5 years. I'll make it even. You know what? I'll give you 6 years and the player option. I'll give you that and more. 5 million more than what you were asking for. How was Osuna? Maybe Kenley's gonna be the option for me. And offense. We've got Gene Segura, but who's that second for us? Ozzy Albies. Who's that third? Nobody. Someone's getting moved to third base. Maybe Gene Segura is getting moved to third base. We're gonna try to bring in a shortstop. Who was the best of the bunch here? It was Corey Seager or Trevor Story. 41 home runs, 25 home runs, 363 on base. All right, let's see if we can get Corey Seager. What does he want? A shorter deal? What does he want? It looks like he wants a shorter deal. So we'll do that. Can I get Trevor Story? What's he want? A longer deal. We'll see. We might just go there. And then Tommy Pham said no. Or at least he said, hold on, I'm going to think about it. So, all right, there we go. I'll see what I can do. Let's see what other offers we can throw out there. See you guys for the second season. So now someone I trade for often, I'm going to pick up Marcell Ozuna for Justin Turner. Not that Justin Turner. Jose Rodriguez and Jeffrey Ramos. That's the trade. And I'm looking at my team now. And I'll show you the roster history because I basically just signed anybody I could because free agency was kind of lacking. Tommy Pham went to the Braves instead of us. And I picked up Raisel Iglesias and Pilar in the Rule 5. Just picked up Matt Duffy on a 1-year deal. Ozuna. And then brought in Corey Seager. So he's kind of like our main pickup on top of Kershaw. Those were the two big ones. Then I brought in Tepera. I'll show you their contracts as well. Whatever. I don't really know. Tepera, Nico Goodrum. We've got Daniel Vogelbach. Clayton Kershaw, like I mentioned, we got him in. Jose Martinez. And who else did I bring in? A bunch of relievers because our bullpen was almost empty. It was so close to being empty. So let me get everything the right way, which I think it is now. I think the only player that's like high rated is like Narvaez or Harper, but we've got an okay squad. So pitching rotation currently looks like this. It's okay. We'll see. But the starting rotation I like. You know, I think the team did pretty well overall last year. This is already pretty good, especially when you add, you know, a Hall of Famer in Clayton Kershaw, one of the best pitchers of our generation. Unbelievable. I don't know how many people still like just kind of overlook the numbers that this guy has put up in his career. The fact that like it's gross. It's just a 169 ERA with a .72 whip, a 177 with a .86 whip. Like, it's unbelievable. This guy is unbelievable. Like, oh wow, it's insane. But we've got Lugo, Diekman, Hoyt, Hunter, Green, Iglesias, and Roberto Osuna. We signed him as well. And then when you look at the lineup, it's okay. I don't know what to do with it. I think this is what, a DH maybe. Left field, Ozuna. So we'll move him up in the lineup. And then this is gonna be DH. Who is good against righties? Daniel Vogelbach. Yes. So maybe something like that. Ozzy, or maybe like that. I think that's probably the best team that we could put out, unless we put like Jose Martinez at first, which we'll see how Carlos Santana does. That might be a change I make mid-season, and we'll get everything else, you know, back to normal. So since the DH is on, we'll leave it like this. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. Well, maybe like that. Yeah, we'll go like that. That's the team. Overall, we're ranked first. Let me get to the regular season. We are still ranked first with contact and pitching. So you know what? Maybe this is the team that'll actually like win the division and run away with it. On second thought, I was looking at the lineup as I was putting it together, and I was like, you know what? Let's get better hitters. Ramon Laureano for Lorenzo Cain, Anthony Banda, and Manny Pena. And let's see, let's see if we can get like just a slightly better first baseman. And I don't know who to get here, or even if like who I can get, to be honest. But I don't know, something just doesn't fill me with confidence for Carlos Santana. So let's see if this is a Max Muncy is a possible trade that we can do, which it might be able. Let me see. Anybody? Are we close enough? Come on, we got to be close here. Somebody get it over the line. There it is. Max Muncy is now in the team. I think that definitely boosts up the lineup a lot. Let's throw him at first. We can move him up in the lineup. Maybe put him, maybe something like that. And then Laureano. Oh man, this team is stacked. Look, Daniel Vogelbach down here, I feel like is a crime. But like, that's a squad right there. That's a team. That is an offensive unit. That is a force to be reckoned with. That is scary. So there we go. We now have our team set, put together. Ooh, three lefties to lead it off. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that at all. We'll drop. Oh, maybe like this, and then swap those two. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. That works. That's the team. There we go. That definitely improves it. All right, so we finished 99 and 63, won the division. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. So taking a look at the standings, I mean, we did really well. ERA is good. The team average is really good. We're ranked first with the first contact, second power. I don't care about the rest. The rest are like in the teens and 20s. But you know what? The Orioles. Okay. What? Maybe the Orioles are just cracked apparently. Well, or maybe we'll take a look at the Orioles in a sec. But yeah, Kershaw, league leader with ERA, which makes sense. I mean, the guy's good. You know, he's just unbelievable. I've already mentioned about it. I've already talked about it. I've already mentioned it. I don't need to go back into it again. So let's see what else we got. Okay. I saw some Cubs up there. Definitely saw some Cubs. No awards. It was a little heartbreaking. Seager just missed out on a MVP, and Kershaw just missed out on a Cy Young. Okay, you know what? We were in the mix at least. You know, we weren't winning awards, but we came somewhat close. So taking a look at the pitching staff, Enoli Paredes. Why is he up? Why are some of these other names up? Hold on. Enoli Paredes. Why? Who got Shane Green? How was he doing? Not great. Okay, so that's. I mean, the ERA is high, so I'm still gonna add him to the playoff roster. He shouldn't be on the playoff roster. And then where is Paredes? Because he shouldn't be here either. Where is he? Am I blind? Oh, there he is. I was like, why is he? Hold on. So who am I missing? Diekman. Why is Diekman sent down? Okay, he had a bad year. That's fine. We can add him instead. If Diekman's struggling, I don't mind taking him out. Like, that's just... I was disappointed because he had a good year. I was kind of hoping he would have, come back and done even better. And sadly, he didn't. All right. I think that should be fine now. And I even stopped like a week before the season started and made the roster the way I wanted it to. So like, I even stopped. Hold on. This was the last day of the season. I even stopped here because on this day is when it gives you the notification of like when the season's over. I stopped on the 10th so that I could change the roster to the 26-man roster that I wanted, and it still changed the roster on me just by simming a day. So, okay, pitching rotation should be good now. We actually have an extra one in DRAFTS. So, even though he didn't have a bad year, we'll remove him from the playoff roster, which means another player was sent down. I think it was, where is he? It was Narvaez, which, again, no, he was on the 40-man. He didn't play this year because he got added late because I forgot to put a bench catcher. Oh, that's on me. Can I add him to the playoff roster? No. Ooh, we might. I think the only other player I can add is him. Yeah, or someone that's on the 40-man. Who's on the 40-man that I'm missing out on? Because Narvaez is on the 40-man, right? Is not eligible. Only players on the 40-man roster as of September 1st. I missed out because I didn't realize. That's on me. That's so dumb of me. We'll add Matt Davidson, and then we'll get rid of who was it? Matt Andrews. That's on me. I added Narvaez in September because I didn't realize we didn't have a backup catcher when I was fixing the lineup. That's an error on my part. Oops. But now we can actually take a look at the pitching staff and see how everybody did. But yeah, that's just a mistake on my part that I didn't even realize that we didn't have a backup catcher, which was just stupid. So dumb of me. And then we'll take him and put him there. So we'll go like that. And then our starting rotation was just Winkler struggled, but for the most part, it was pretty good. I'm actually really happy with the way that turned out. We'll go like that, and we should be good. We should be good there. I like that team. I like that team a lot. That was a good pitching staff. Let's see, Nico Goodrum. I'm starting to notice Nico Goodrum could be a good platoon guy to have in franchise. He like somehow does really well. If you always platoon him against lefties, he's so good. Pilar, okay, limited appearances though. Jose Martinez, 10 hits. I'm assuming he did pretty well if his numbers are like that. And then Matt Duffy was all right. Can't complain. Charlie Blackmon had himself a season as per usual. Corey Seager was up in the MVP race, so he was good. Marcelo Ozuna, almost identical numbers to last year. Max Muncy, still really good. Ozzy Albies is still putting up really good numbers. Ramon Laureano was atrocious compared to last year. Yikes. Wilson Contreras took a step back as well. And then Daniel Vogelbach, he hits home runs. He hits dingers. That's the only reason we have him in the team. Gene Segura, But it's postseason time. It's time to win a World Series. Let's see if we can do it here. Please don't lose any more games. All right, we advance. Perfect. We're taking on the Braves now. And we need to move everybody up a spot. Or down a spot if you're Dallas Keuchel, sadly. And here we go. Kenta Maeda, Kershaw, we win. Corbin Rodriguez, we win. The Miles Michaelis versus Mike Soroka, we lose that one. That was a tough. Ooh, no more losses. No more losses. No. No more losses. We're not doing this. No. We're not. Come on. No. Come on, Kershaw. Get us back on track. There it is. We are facing the Astros in the World Series. Kershaw should be good for game 1. I forgot who was Michaelis. Okay. So it should be Kershaw. Corbin's doing outstanding. And then we'll go Winkler, Michaelis, Keuchel. I feel bad for Keuchel because he's actually put up really good numbers the last 2 seasons. But I want this World Series. Oh, he's going to get his opportunity right there. He didn't get it. So we're going to hop into this one because I'd rather not lose this game. This is an important game. We got Kershaw on the mound. No one else I would rather have. This is the guy I want on the mound. Looking at their team, Bregman's good. You know, Cron, Abreu. But, like, offensively, I'm looking at this team and I go, how did they make it to the World Series? As I say that, they're probably going to drop like 50 on me. But we get out of that jam. Tyler Glasnow on the mound for them. We didn't score. That's unfortunate. Kershaw, what's going on here? He gets out of another jam, but that's not a good start to the game. I don't want that scenario every inning. And holy cow, this is getting a little dicey here. What's going on? All right, Ozuna. man, Kershaw's just like errors. We've got hits going on. Like, the team is freaking me out here. Like, hello, let's wake up a little bit, team. Where's the bats? A double play. All right, Kershaw gave us 6. I think that's gonna be it for him. First and second for Max Muncy. A fly out. Come on, man. I gotta take him out, sadly. Like, it's just time. His stamina was too low. I didn't want to risk it. Daniel Vogelbach against Tyler Glasnow. Is that gonna be the winning run? Is that gonna be the winning run? Is that what's gonna do it? Who was our setup guy? Iglesias. How was he this year? Pretty good. We got to go to him, right? Like, it's a big situation there. 1, 2, 3. He struck out the side. Ooh, okay. Love seeing that. We can't even get a hit against Richie Finch. Who is this guy? You're telling me we can't get a hit against Richie Finch? We get a walk and a ground out, and it all comes down to this. A 1-run lead in the 9th where we had 2 errors. We've only had 4 hits, and it's gone just like that. It's gone just like that. You got to be kidding me. All right. Jeez. Dude, Richie Finch is dealing. What is going on here? What do we have? Extra innings. So let's go Hoyt. A ground out, a fly out, and a fly out. All right, this is our chance right here. Let's walk it off. Please, Daniel Vogelbach. Grounds out. Gene Segura. Pitching change to Robles. Gene Segura walks it off. We've done it. We've done it. The Cubs defeat the Astros. I got to go look at the Astros pitching staff really quick. How did they do this? Glasnow, Framber Valdez, Luis Castillo, Shamanaya, Carlos Rodon. Their bullpen's decently strong. It had to have been the pitching staff that just absolutely carried them. Because, again, their lineup isn't like anything too crazy. You know? Like, we could take a look at their years. Adam Eaton had himself a season. 32 home runs. What? But, like, I'm looking at it, and again, like, the team isn't anything special, right? Like, yeah, but, interesting. But hey, we won a World Series, and that's all that matters. Award winners: we got Corey Seager as the playoff and the World Series MVP. The AL MVP for the postseason was Bregman, and we're gonna end it there. I feel like winning a World Series after being able to just turn it around like that. Ooh. Talk about a series. Talk about a team. I think those offensive additions really helped us out, because I don't think with like Lorenzo Cain or Carlos Santana in the mix. Who did we make a third trade? I'm trying to think again. Ozuna. Oh, we brought in Max Muncy as well. So Ozuna was season 1. So Ozuna. No, now I'm confusing the seasons. All I know is those offensive additions that we added, the team was really good. We turned it around. And now we won a World Series. That's all that matters. We won a World Series. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, get in the comment section. Give me your predictions for MVPs. That's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.